In the early days, I can remember we also did, and we still do, a fair amount of engineering type work. And as much as we don't do it now, we did some overhauls. We inherited these power packs and this braking system from Al's previous work, where he designed these dynamic brakes for conveyor belts underground. And because his old employer didn't really have the expertise left in the business to be able to look after them, we inherited these power packs. And because we were on the spot, we got the job to do an overhaul on these power packs, and we stripped everything down. They'd been really hot, so everything had to be resealed, and we were working day and night to try and get these power packs overhauled. And this probably our biggest fail, I reckon, our most epic fail, definitely happened in that job. Yeah, we did the overhaul and we did all this work, and we'd really put a lot into it. We were trying to do a really good job. It meant a lot to us to be able to make it look and come out as brand new. And we'd borrowed a workshop we borrowed a piece of the workshop. So back in the days where we were operating out the back of a ute, Rob Harding from K&R Hydraulics, he looked after us, and pretty much any time we needed to, we could use his workshop. So we've borrowed his workshop, and we're working away. We get everything up and running. And these power packs didn't have 415 volt motors. They had 1,000 volt motors on them. And of course, that's not a super common thing around most places, is to have 1,000 volt power. So we decided to piggyback in a power pack so we could do all the testing, make sure it was all, because we wanted to make sure it was absolutely spot on. And our biggest fail came when we rushed that one night, and it was a night, so we're working a little bit late. We've got one of Rob's guys is looking after or helping us and babysitting us, doing overtime. And we've got this power pack up and running. We're checking a few things. We're letting it get up to temperature. We run a cycle through, and the first cycle through, bang, there's this. It wasn't a bang, it was a pop. Fuck. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. Shut down the system, shut everything down. Far out, what's going on? We're under the pump for time. We've got to get this back. What the hell's going on? And there's oil everywhere. There's probably 400 litres of oil on the workshop floor. Not our workshop, someone else's workshop. So they're helping us clean up. And as we work through and we get to it, we found a low pressure return line or drain line, 2-inch, fairly big line, that we turned off to stop putting oil back into the hydraulic tank on the bit of machinery that we were repairing, so that everything went back to the piggybacked power pack. And that was the thing that we missed, was, we had a bit of flow there when we dumped the system, and normally it wouldn't pressurise that line, and just go back to tank, and we pressurised it and put oil everywhere. Good lesson in that for us, and a good lesson for everyone, is understanding what you're doing. And we made 2 mistakes there. We rushed that a little bit. I was getting late. We wanted to have it done. Same story that we hear everywhere. And the other thing that we didn't do was we didn't sit down and actually sketch it out on the schematic. And we tell our students all of that sort of stuff. Plan it out, scribble on the schematic, get everything right, make sure you understand it perfectly. So, the fundamentals bit the guys that probably should have been the experts in it. So that was a bit of a funny job. It's probably our biggest screw up in all of our time and all of our projects.